Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now your boy, so what is he? WBA Super Bantamweight champion. Guillermo Rigondeaux, right? That name I like to repeat. Guillermo Rigondeaux. Probably, and I'm sick of putting probably up there, the most avoided fighter in boxing. Okay? And if you got an argument, then it's probably his compatriot, Louis, the real King Kong Ortiz in the heavyweight division. These boys are avoided. And before I even get into it, I think the Cuban fighters, I did a video a couple of months back about Cubans and really taking over boxing. But it's just a silent, I said quietly, because people will avoid them and just won't mention them, right? And they're there. It's like Bigfoot or something. He's there, but you can never see a clear picture of him. People try to ignore him on purpose, right? And I think what they need to focus on in their team is to make sure guys get their English on, right? Focus on that, year or two. It's a little late for some of these guys, but sometimes your personality doesn't come through. Somebody's translating, standing next to you trying to translate, and you'd have made a good joke. They didn't get it. By the time it's a month later, the joke already passed. Things like that. And you can get in there and say your little things, and even if it's broken. But I think sometimes they probably should focus on that because these guys are great fighters, right? Now, Guillermo Rigondeaux has a fight coming up next week on that undercard of Ward Kovalev, Moisés Flores. He's 25-0 with 17 knockouts. He's the mandatory. But like Guillermo Rigondeaux says, those are the only guys that will fight me are the mandatories. We've known, it's documented, that the guys have left that 122-pound division or 118-pound to go to 122, then go to 122 to 126, right? The Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton, Abner Marquez, all those names I've told you before. We know those guys. Well, they avoided this guy, right? Openly. And the good news is he's gonna probably, if after this fight, try to go up again and follow him again. This is a little bitty old guy, right? Little bitty old guy who will fight from 118 to 126, trying to get fights, and it's not happening for him. It's a shame, And the funny thing is that when he beat Nonito Donaire, I've said it before. Nonito Donaire was all that and a bag of chips. He was touted as this and that. The new Pacquiao is going to take over boxing and this and that. This guy is smaller than him and comes and beats him up thoroughly. And, then instead of just heralding him as what he should be, one of the good, one of the greats in boxing today or something, some kind of accolade, we called him boring. Not we, I ain't speaking French on this one. Bob Arum and his boys labeled him as boring. Now you just beat your boy up thoroughly. The baddest dude you was trying to say, and then this guy gets called boring, and he's way smaller than him. Look at the fight, guys. Don't take my word for it. Don't act like you ain't got YouTube. You looking at me. Nonito Donaire versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Look at yourself, and you call that boring. Check it out. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, since when don't we like David? When it's David and Goliath, we ain't nobody on Goliath. We hating on Goliath, aren't we? Right? We going for David, the little dude. Since when is a little old dude who just handling his business, not even talking that much, not the dude we going for? People little running from a little dude. Reminds me of the Tasmanian Devil in the Looney Tunes, by the Looney Tunes. Little old dude. Everybody running. Elephants, you know, lions. Everybody running from Taz. That's what I should call him. That's what he should be. Taz. He show up and everybody just scatters. Right? That's not his fault, guys. And that's why when he says something, then I'm gonna say something about it. You guys need to know who Guillermo Rigondeaux is. The guy is 36 years old officially. And sometimes the Cubans are a little bit older when they come over there. You know what I'm saying? When they move, when they get to here in the States, it is what it is. We don't never know how old they might be. Could be a little bit older. whatever. But 36 is already old. So I think the guy uh, should get these big fights, and now, and people should stop ignoring him. Even Lomachenko, who's up at 130 now, Guillermo's willing to meet him at 126. It's also a big fight. Nobody is clamoring for it, but they should, But I said it 1,000 times, man. These are both two-time Olympic gold medalists, and it'd be an easy fight to sell, but who knows if it's gonna happen. I think Guillermo Rigondeaux is stretching it right now, trying to fight these guys going up to 126 soon. Can't keep going up. At some point, you're small, way too small. He's smaller already. You guys need to check it out. But anyway, at the end of the day, we'll check his fight out, and he says he is sick of calling people out. Right? He says he's sick of it. He's been doing it too long. He's been calling people out, and there is always an excuse. The only people who will fight him is mandatories. That's what this is. And I believe him. I believe him. He is sick of calling people out. There is always an excuse. And my question to us nowadays is, we live in a time of social media. Now, you young cats, you don't know nothing else. I do see dudes walk into a pole because they looking at their iPhones. Because so much to do in there nowadays. What is all of them? Snapchat and Instagram and all that stuff, right? Facebook, been out for the longest. Whatever. It's 1,000 reasons to look in your iPhone. In the time of social media, how are we not seeing who Guillermo Rigondeaux is? That is incredible. That means somebody is actively making sure you know who this is. So do your homework. Get on it, right? Let's help this man get a couple of big fights before he's done. You know, 36 plus 4 is what? Feel me? Dome Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here.